Hello everybody, how's it going today? And I'm back with another video. And it is another review video, but it's going to be a different kind of review. I haven't really done a review like this. I've done movie, I've done show, I've done, drink reviews. But I haven't done a product review. And that's a product on this Gamestick right here. I know it's weird, I know there's something at the back of this. I think this is probably one part of, I don't know, forgot what this part does at the back, and obviously it's open here because I've been playing it for a few weeks, and for those of you that don't know, it was my birthday on the 12th of this month, so practically a few weeks ago, and this present came a few days earlier from, because my mum bought it. And so it only cost £30 by the way, because the one that costed £22 was the controllers I didn't like, but the controllers are a bit more like bigger and, controllers are that the look of right there. I think they're like PS4 type of controllers. But yeah, anyways, and this is possibly the best present I've ever gotten. Actually, to be more specific, it's probably the best birthday present I've ever gotten. £30 for 40,000 plus games on this, whatever you device, I think you call it. I mean, I was going to say device anyway. 40,000 plus games. It's actually 50,000. Because I did check on the list and it said 50,000. Wow. It mind blown me. I mean, I knew there was going to be, I shouldn't have been surprised because it did say 40,000 plus, but I knew it was going to be like that. Bear that in mind, it has a few thoughts which I will get into as the video goes on. Wow, my man was, but I was hooked on it. I kept playing it every single day. Excuse me. Recently I did take a break and I played back on the Xbox because of the faults that came with it. I probably might describe them. Before you get into it, there is a few issues. There is a few things I got to get. I got to say out there regarding this Gamestick. Now, my dumb self didn't realize. I didn't think about the memory. It's 128 gigabytes. Yes, this thing stores 128 gigabytes of the games on there. And what I didn't realize is that it can run out of memory, and I should have known that. It doesn't say what it should have said. It should have had a feature on the system where it tells you the memory. Right? I think the particular one I've got with those controllers don't have that feature, so that's probably why I couldn't see it. Right? That's probably why. Well, that's probably why I couldn't find an option for that. And it is actually it is actually a bit irritating because they have save states and they have different save slots. It's not just one save slot. There's loads of save slots you can put it into, and I kept save slotting different games. Obviously games I like the look of and games that are back in the olden times, games that I used to play. I'll get to that soon, and that's just a warning. So that's going to be a bit, that's going to, my mom's partner's going to help out with that. So now because he's good at that sort of stuff regarding the device that have memory storage issues or whatever it is, right? And also when I do quit a certain game, it says close game, it doesn't take you back to the menu screen, and that's another hassle, another issue. Just have to point out there, it may be 128 gig, but I think all the saves I've done, I think I've corrupted it a bit. Funny, loads of games that I seem to get, there's always some sort of, I don't know what I do, it just corrupt it somehow. If you notice something in the corner there, that's just the cat. If you can notice the fur right there. So yeah, but yeah, get away from that. I mean, I'm not taking that away. I'm probably going to rate this, and obviously that's not going to downgrade the rating because it's something I should have known. It's something that is common anyway in every device that you get. It's just that I got carried away with it. And not every game one day you're going to like. There might be, some games that you find boring, but you're still going to test that because it looks good and it looks kind of wacky, so you just try it. And there's going to be some games which you've either played in your early life or which looks darn good to not stop playing. And what my mom's partner is going to do is arrange to delete some games that are in a different language, because I want a game that's in a different language. I can't cope with that at all. If there was an English option, I'd do it, but I'll set to games I continue to play, and I'll just play some other games I've never seen before. But let me go through them. I mean, the games on here, you got the old Spirals, Spiral 1, Ripto's Rage, Year of the Dragon, You got Army Men, the Toy Soldiers. You got Medal of Honor. The Medal of Honor, I played the first one. It's in German, I think. Don't we know how that works? It should be. Don't mind about that. It's still good to play. You have Medal of Honor Underground, which is in English, which is a dope game. You have my favorite, right? My favorite game, a game I used to love playing on DS. I was addicted and hooked on it. It's Chrono Trigger, right? There's 4 Chrono Triggers. One of them is in English. It's the one with the white cover, with the white, and this in a white box. It tells you what I like about the Gamestick is that it shows you the consoles when you go into the game. It actually shows you, what the console looked like back then. The PS1 console is the only one that looks kind of normal. I don't know why the buttons are next to each other down. I never got some of those consoles that do that. But yeah, it's just utterly an addictive game. I recommend trying it. Another issue which I forgot to mention, when it says, oh, this is a checkpoint in this game, so save it. You save it, or it says, in the game it says, would you like to save? And you say yes. And when you turn off the game to compare the next day, you go back and you're like, it didn't save you at where it saved you. That's also another thing that I didn't realize. That's also a feature which is a bit weird. Why that happens? That might affect the rating a little bit, but I don't think that's a big issue. Actually, it kind of is, because what if you got far in the game and it saves you there? But yeah, when I play Chrono Trigger, it doesn't save me at the point I saved it at. But yet, when I die from a boss, it saves me there, which is a bit weird. So yeah, so that's my main game right there, which I'm probably going to be playing practically every day. You got a Flintstones game, you got Super Mario World, you got Super Mario Odyssey, you got the Crash games, 1, 2 and 3, you got Point Blank, 1, 2 and 3, which I used to love back then. You got the old Resident Evils. They're in a different language. I think they're mostly in Spanish or something. Basically 1, 2 and 3, so I wouldn't bother with that. Unless you speak the language, go ahead. But Resident Evil Code Veronica is the only one there that is in English, so I'm just playing the first one. You got Bubble Bobble. Who does not remember Bubble Bobble? Come on, PS1. Like, the PS1 people know what I'm talking about. That game was lit, fun, addictive, and the controls as well, which I also add. Now, it doesn't mean that this is overrated or anything. I'm just going to mention a few issues. Usually when I press, you will think pressing B, because B is like the button at the bottom. In any other console, that's usually to go, like to enter or just to select. Sometimes it's not. Sometimes B is, or you got to press start. You'll know what I mean when you use it. That's what I find a bit confusing. That also could affect the rating, but at the same time, it's still fun. It's still a fun game. So I don't think it makes a difference with the controls anyway, because different games are different controls. So really, that shouldn't be a massive, issue. They just want to make you have fun with the game. They got Rainbow Island. Who doesn't remember Rainbow Island? It was usually a similar time when Bubble Bobble was there. So when we have Bubble Bobble, people have Rainbow Island. It's just brilliant. Space Invaders common still there. You got Asteroids common. So you got all the old FIFAs practically. You got the old international football type games. You got old rugby games. You got old NFL games. Old basketball games. You got the old fighting games. You got old racing games. You got Looney Tunes games. You got the Bugs Bunny Lost in Time game. Who does not remember that? That used to be my favourite game back then, getting all the clocks and golden carrots. You got you got Croc, Legend of Gobbles, like the first one, not the second, but I did play the second one, and yeah, not too bad right there. What else can you got the Old Men in Black game? Who doesn't remember that? I was still getting through the first part, by the way. You got what else should I mention? You got I think you got the Ghostbusters game. They have the DS game, DS console as well. There's something called Chester Cheetah, which is kind of fun. You got Paws of Fury or something. Brute or something. I can't remember. That's a fun fighting game to play. You got air hockey. Wow, you got Batman game. You got Ninja Turtles game. You got a load of those games. The odd games are repeated, which is a bit disappointing, but that could be sorted out anyway. Wow. What's Sherman? You got GTA Vice City. You got, I don't know how they put that in there. You got GTA Chinatown. Warzone. That I'm not gonna play with that GTA game a bit more. They have GTA 1 and 2. For me, I don't understand how they're trash. I mean, they do look kind of. It's the old games back then. I remember GTA 1 being addictive for me. I think because it looked a bit weird and stupid, but it was quite funny and fun to play at the same time. Yeah, you got a game called Echo the Dolphin. I know. You got Rugrats in Paris. Who does not remember that? Whoever's played that game, that was fun. I remember completing these games. Back then, I didn't care about completing them. I just wanted to continue playing them. Well, you got China Chocolate Factory game. You got an Austin Powers game. Wow, never thought I'd see the day. You got a Wayne's World game. Wow. You also have an Aladdin game. You got Tarzan game. Boy, what you got? Wipeout. Who remembers that? That's a racing game. So I mentioned they got some of the old racing games. I'm gonna go through them. My God, you got Chuck Rock. I don't know what that is. Never played that before until I played in the Gamestick. Wow, you got some shooting games as well. What other shooting games is there? You got the Tomb Raider games. You got Tomb Raider 1 and 2. I think there's a third one there too as well. I think they got too many. I would wish I could go through more. But I think it's just too much. There's so many options to play. You can also choose to favorite them. I think when you automatically play it, it goes to the favorite section. So, excuse me. So I just did remove it from favorites. You got dinosaur games as well, like Turok. Have you got Dino Crisis? Is that a dinosaur game? I think it is. There's some silly games on there which I'm not gonna bore you with. I mean, some games I find boring in there you might like. So I don't know, you got a game like Breathe of Fire, which is kind of like Chrono Trigger, which is one of my favorites as well. You got Dark Lord Meaning of Death. I could never seem to get past the part where you have to help the dude at the start with, like, I don't know, some seeds or whatever it is, or do some sort of harvest. I have no idea what you do in the first part of that game, but it's my sort of game. Wow. You got Shadow Man. Who doesn't remember that? Shadow Man, brilliant game, man. I never completed it. Never even got past. I nearly got through 10% of the game when I used to play it. Wow, this is too much. You got Scooby Doo Cyber Chase. Wow. I'm not being funny, right, or weird. You may think I'm being over the top. I really got emotional seeing these games because these are childhood games. Crazy, man. Especially seeing that Scooby Doo game as well. When I remember throwing pies at the enemies, collecting Scooby snacks, collecting like the checkpoints. So it was just dull, man. Rayman. They got the old. I think they only have one Rayman there. That must be played. Brilliant game. Back in the day. You got Cool Spot, which I never played until I found the Gamestick, until I started playing at the Gamestick. That's a good game too. There's another game too which I forgot the name of, but it's another good game as well. Some games I don't have to look up. I just chose to just quit because I know they're trashy. You got the American pool game. First called American. Back on the PS1. I think it's that one I'm thinking of, because I recognise the cover of the game for PS1. So yeah, they do have the cover of the game next to the screenshot. So that's dope. That's what I love right there. Some games are going to be hard to control. Bear that in mind. So when you're playing, you're going to get a bit annoyed. So yeah, that's going to be a bit of an issue right there. But they're old, so games are going to be like that. You got a good pinball game. There's your pinball game where it's kind of Aoki, but pinball version. It's absolutely dope, man. It's mind blowing. It's brilliant. Some of these old games are brilliant for their time, especially at this day and age. I was about to say, are they gonna like remaster these games? I have them on here. So they practically got the old games back on one device. I've never taken this back. I hope this doesn't get ruined. And I just thought, oh, the cat meowed there. that kind of took me by surprise there. They put it back on here, man. I ain't taking this back. I hope it doesn't get rid. I hope nothing happens to it. 50,000 games on this. I mean, I do want to remove some to free up some space, but I meant to not just to play one game. I mean, I know there's a few things that are a bit odd with this, but because it's old games on here, stuff like that, there's going to be a few things, there's going to be a few issues, because there's a lot of games on there, a lot of storage has been used up. There's going to be some issues with it, 1 or 2 at least. So I just named probably 2, 3. One of them, I think, is a bit disappointing for them to have, but yeah, I just have to show you this, man. I was going to put this video on my 3rd channel, but it's a review on the product, so why not? I'm doing a review on it. Might as well give it a rating, because I've done videos on this channel where I had to delete because they weren't part of the channel and they're a bit silly and they weren't really a proper review. This is a proper review. I'm going to remember what games I missed on here, which games I didn't mention, but you'll know what I mean when you get the Gamestick. I'm pretty sure there's other Gamesticks that look different from this. I think they all look the same, but they're probably different games on them, and the quality and the graphics will look different. Just bear that in mind, just to let you know. So there might be 1 or 2, might be probably 100 games that are going to be on there, but then those 100 games won't be on here, for example. So yeah, that's one thing I've got to say right there. Look, just have a look through it. I don't think I can go any further talking about this. This video has been nearly 17 minutes long so far. Well, soon it'll be 17 minutes long if I keep, boring you more talking towards the end of my video. So, anyways, review on this, I got to say 10. I know the issues are here, but you got to understand, bringing back old games and having sort of storage in there, the controls, I think they should thought about the control scheme of things. It would have been made it more easier, but then again, they tell you on the games the controls. So yeah, it can be a bit confusing, because sometimes B can probably be A, and sometimes B is probably A, or A is probably B, or this and that. So it's quite confusing, but you'll get used to it anyway. So yeah, it's nothing that is negative, but I feel like that's issue that can be resolved somehow. It's not, the games are different controls. I can't necessarily say, oh, these buttons are confusing, which, to be fair, they're not really that bad to control. All games are hard to control on there, but you know what? You get your money's worth. Like 50,000 games, literally. Who's going to reject that? Nobody. So you know what? Whoever made it, I don't know what company. I don't know. I probably should have searched up before I made the video. But yeah, look, just get your money's worth. £30 for this. There's some that are £20. That's a bargain. You're getting practically everything. Literally, nearly every single old game on there. From way back. So yeah, they even have the Alien Syndrome from the Wii. So, but it's on a different console in that one. So yeah, just chucking another game there. Anyways, yeah, 10 out of 10 it is. If you enjoyed this video, please give a like, comment, share when subscribe and hit the notification below as I see you in my next video.